Hello everyone, welcome to Baseline Studio X. My name is AG, and in this video we're going to be sharing what is finances and how to manage finance as a designer. What is finance? Finance is the management of money and other assets. It also involves activities such as investment, borrowing, savings, and budgeting. How to manage your finances. Before I talk about how to manage your finances, I'm also going to share when you don't manage your finances, what will happen? Number one is financial instability. Financial instability could arise as a result of overspending and mismanagement, and this could lead to insufficient funds, which will now lead you to borrowing and taking out loans. This will make your life miserable as a designer, as you'll be so uncomfortable when it comes to finances. The second one here is debt accumulation. Because you fail to plan about your finances, this could lead to debt accumulation. Over time, you tend to take out credits and borrow from loan sharks and people around you. And this could reduce your reputation as well as an individual, because debt, a lot of people have gone into debt because they were not able to manage their finances. As a designer, you don't want this to happen to you as well. Third one is lack of saving. It is very important as an individual that you save money, because saving money also help you as a person to have this confidence that there's something in the bank. And not just that, in case of any emergency, it's also important for you to save towards that. As a designer, for instance, if you are using your computer or as you are designing, suddenly water came and somebody was just drinking water and the water just spawned your laptop. Can you say categorically now that you'll be able to replace it? Or if you are using a keyboard and as you are typing, the keyboard gets bad, will you say you'll be able to fix it? Are you able to fix the keyboard? So saving money also for emergency can also help you. But when you don't plan about your finances, this could happen. One here is when you don't plan your finances, this could lead to increased stress. Now, coupled with the stress of the work for a designer, this could also add to your stress when you don't have finances. You fight for yourself better accommodation. You cannot eat good food because you don't have the money. You have spent all the money because you fail to plan your finances. The fifth one here, poor financial decisions. You know, if you do not plan your finances properly, you make poor financial decisions. You buy things that you're not supposed to buy. You buy things because maybe you want to impress somebody. You just start spending money, limited money that you have because you did not plan it. But if you plan your finances properly, you'll be able to make accurate decisions and know where your money is going. Last one here is the limited financial security. What is financial security? We are talking about retirement. Yeah, guys. So, limited financial security is for your retirement. You're not going to be doing this work forever. Yes, right now you may look around you and see some certain people who are old and are still doing designs. You're not meant to do that. You should have a financial plan. This will help you save out for retirement, because you will not be doing this forever. You should have a plan on or an exit strategy, and how to bring in new designers and how to improve in your services to add new designers to you, right? So with time, you're not going to be looking at the computer system forever, because probably because of your eyesight and all that. So after designing, or after your days of designing are over, what next should you do? But if you have a better plan, you will have a better way out of it when your finances are planned appropriately. You get what I'm talking about? So now moving on, Now, before I move on to talk about the financial plan or the finance planning, I want to do well to like this video, share and subscribe to my channel. This help me to make more videos like this that help designers worldwide and see from my perspective on how to improve your designs as well. Now, I'm also going to be teaching some programs in this platform like Photoshop, CorelDRAW, possibly Microsoft and other softwares like Revit, like AutoCAD, ArchiCAD, and all that. So I'm an individual with various skills, right? So I'm going to be doing that here. So concerning the finances, if you have any example or if you have any thoughts that will help one another about finances, how do you manage your finances? You want to leave it. So let's get back on the video. As mentioned before, finances is part of our lives and we can't take it out of our lives, right? So, stated before, if we don't plan appropriately, this could lead to so many things as listed. So, how do we plan and in what way do we plan? So, we plan through through a budget system, by allocating funds through percentages. Like me, I try to, as much as possible, allocate for every area of my life because a designer is also a human being, right? So you want to plan and let it also affect your business. Firstly, I budget 50% for all my expenses. This could be for feeding, for rentage, for housing, for shelter, right? Those are my expenses, basic expenses, right? Then 30% is for my investments. So you can put this 30% in real estate, in acquiring different items for yourself that you could use possibly in the future. Yes. And it does not matter the percentage, it does not matter the amount. What matters is the consistency in doing this, making this a habit of some sort. So some persons will say, I'm being paid 5,000. Is it 5,000 I want to now share? Is it 5,000 I want to now do this and do that? Yes, it is. It's about the habit. Whether you do it beneficial, whether you don't do it, you know the downside to it and you know the pitfall of it. So 30% goes for my investment. So that is 80%. What do I do with the remaining 20? I take out 15% out of the 20 and put it in investment for my gadgets and my gadgets and equipment. So for example, if you are using a laptop, there are some designers who have been using a computer system for like 10 years. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, right? But sometimes it's good for you to improve. You need money. Eat your chest. You need money to improve. And to improve, you need better computer systems. You need better tools. You need subscriptions, right? So you cannot be using, some people will be using, for example, CorelDRAW. Some people, persons are still using Corel 9, because their recent computer or their computer system they are using right now cannot take in 2025 or 2024 CorelDRAW or 2020. So you want to budget these finances for your gadgets in case of eventualities, in case your computer gets missing so that you will not be stuck, in case emergency happens and your computer goes bad, you'll be able to restock and bounce back on your feet. Yes? In case your mouse gets bad, in case to buy a better computer system overall, you know what gadgets you use as a designer. Every designer is different, whether you're an architectural designer, whether you're a graphic designer, whether you're a web designer. You know the tools that you need and that you use. They are recent tools. Having a budget for your gadgets, this will make you beat your fellows in that line because you'll be able to have recent equipment, recent gadgets that makes your life easier. A better chair, for example, a better table, eyewear for your glasses for you to be able to see your computer properly. That Blu-ray glasses that you'll be able to see and it will not affect your eyes. But when somebody who did not plan his finances is just walking like that and is just looking at the computer system with the naked eyes like that, that will affect his eyes, that could limit his performance. But not like you have the right tools, you have the right equipment because you have budgeted your finances out, and this improve your services overall, right? Then the remaining 5%, what do I do? I put that 5% for my play and travel. You see, as a designer, you don't want to just be working, working, working. You have to cut out time, because if you are working and working and working, you're going to burn out. You don't want that to happen. Sometimes you take out time to refresh yourself, or you take out time to travel. When you do this, it helps you to refresh yourself. You need to consider your mental health as well. Yes. So you use this money to play. To play, yes. Use this money to buy things for yourself, buy nice things, buy perfumes. You are a designer, does not mean you should be smelling like Bobazi. Yeah. You are a designer, does not mean you should be suffering. Your colleagues are enjoying, and why are they enjoying? It's not because they are being paid more than you, but because they know how to manage their finances. And each of these percentages, or each of these budget lines should have a rule. For example, like the investment goes to investments and nothing more. Even if your brother wants to borrow, don't give. You're not going to give out this money for anything. You're not going to use it for shoes. You're going to use it for bag, because there's going to come a time where you will not be able to walk the pace you are using to walk right now. There will come a time where your strength will be limited. So you need this 30% off for investment. You may say, they pay me 30,000 naira. What am I going to use 30% of 30,000 naira to do? You can use it to buy shares. So that is an investment package for another day, right? I'm not talking about, what investment you should make. But the thing is, make it a habit, keep it aside. Why for my play and travel, I don't touch this money until month end. And when it's month end, I can decide to say, I want to go to Calabar, I want to go to Lagos for the weekend, and just enjoy myself and then come back, right? I feel more better, I feel more, or if the money is not up to for travel, I can say, let me use it to buy a perfume, or let me use it to take myself out, or take me and my friends out, and let's go and enjoy, right? Then the 50% is for everyday life. You should know how to budget that same 50% for expenses. For you can the one for food, the one for transport, the one for clothing, the one for rentage. You know how to budget that out of that 50%, right? So you know how to go about that. So this is all about financial management or financial plan as a designer. All right. My name is AG. This is where I'll be signing out until I catch you in the next video. Bye.